The topic of this video is from MSc Chemistry second semester, paper 8, unit 3, and the topic is hydrogenation of aromatic rings. What will be our point of discussion in this video will include catalytic hydrogenation of benzene, substituted benzene, and polycyclic aromatic rings. As we know, the hydrogenation of benzene is very tough. We will discuss it in detail in our next video. Different types of catalysts are used in the hydrogenation of aromatic rings. So the next point of discussion will be the type of catalyst, and then we will discuss the mechanism of the hydrogenation. The mechanism of catalytic hydrogenation of aromatic rings are similar to that of catalytic hydrogenation of alkene. The new one is here is radical addition, and under this radical addition we will discuss the Birch reduction, its mechanism, and then we will discuss the reduction of substituted aromatic rings and its regioselectivity, and at last we will discuss the stereochemistry of catalytic hydrogenation of aromatic rings. Here in this slide we can see various hydrogenation reaction of aromatic system. First of all, we will discuss what is hydrogenation and why it is tough to hydrogenate a aromatic system. Hydrogenation is the addition of hydrogen which is carried out by the treatment of compound with a substrate carrying hydrogen molecule. Aromatic compounds are very difficult to be hydrogenated. Let us take example of benzene. Here you can see the benzene contains 3 pi bonds which are in conjugation. You can see here the 3 double bonds which are conjugation with each other. Due to this conjugation, the pi electrons are delocalized and the molecule is stabilized by resonance. The stabilization energy ES is equal to 150.8 kilocalorie per mole. It is a very high energy, stabilization energy. So the aromatic rings are hardest for hydrogenation even with precious metal catalyst. The hydrogenation require higher temperature and pressure. The first step involves the breaking of aromatic conjugation. If we want to hydrogenate a benzene ring, then first step will be of breaking up of conjugation. Since aromatic compounds are stabilized by resonance or mesomeric effect, as I have said earlier, a much higher activation energy is required to hydrogenate the first pi bond. So the first step is endothermic. It requires tremendous energy to break the conjugation. Once the hydrogenation starts, there is no possibility to have partial hydrogenation and a fully hydrogenated product is formed. If first bond is the breaking of first bond is very tough and it's require energy, so the first step is endothermic and the subsequent procedure of hydrogenation is easy. As the hydrogenation starts, cyclohexadiene is produced in first step. The step is associated with loss of resonance energy since the aromaticity is disturbed. The subsequent hydrogenation is exothermic and faster than the first one. Substituted benzene can be hydrogenated more easily. Here we can see the hydrogenation of substituted benzene, and polyaromatic compounds can be partially hydrogenated under suitable condition. Naphthalene can be partially hydrogenated to tetraylene or tetrahydronaphthalene. The aromatic substitution of naphthalene is significantly less than that of the aromatic stabilization of naphthalene is significantly less than that of benzene. So the first ring is reduced much easier and the intact benzene ring remains to give tetraylene. Aromatic rings undergo catalytic hydrogenation with hydrogen molecule using different organometallics or metals under homogeneous and heterogeneous condition. If the physical state of catalyst or the physical state of compound or substrates are different, then it is called a heterogeneous catalyst. Under this category, different metals are used as heterogeneous catalyst. For example, just a finely divided metals like platinum or palladium, and we can also use their sulfides and oxide which are supported on activated charcoal, alumina or silica. Platinum is also used as platinum oxide. It is called Adams catalyst. And one more important catalyst for hydrogenation is Raney-Nichols. But it is if we use Raney-Nichols, the reaction is slow and takes place at higher temperature or pressure. Then comes the homogeneous catalyst. Homogeneous catalysts are the catalysts whose physical state is and the physical state of compound is same. Then it is called homogeneous catalyst. Rhodium and ruthenium complexes are used as homogeneous catalyst. Here we can see two complexes of rhodium and ruthenium. Rhodium is triphenyl phosphine chlororhodium, and ruthenium complex is dichloro 1,5 cyclooctadiene ruthenium catalyst. These homogeneous catalysts are used for selective hydrogenation. The mechanism of hydrogenation of aromatic ring with hydrogen in presence of a catalyst such as metal supported on charcoal is similar to that of alkene and alkynes. I have already discussed this mechanism in my previous video. You can refer that video for the mechanism of catalytic hydrogenation of aromatic ring. Benzene is more susceptible to radical addition rather than the electrophilic addition. Radical addition takes place when benzene is treated with an alkali metal dissolved in liquid ammonia in presence of an proton donor. This reaction was discovered by an Australian chemist, Arthur Birch. Hence the reaction is named after the discoverer of this reaction, Birch reduction. This reaction is used to convert arenes into cyclohexadiene, and the reduction is highly selective. You can see here reaction, the benzene when reacted with sodium in liquid ammonia and in presence of an alcohol, it converts into cyclohexadiene. Also, naphthalene also go Birch reduction by sodium, liquid ammonia and ethanol at -78°C. As already said, the Birch reduction is an organic reaction that is used to convert arenes to cyclohexadienes. This organic reduction of aromatic ring is carried out in liquid ammonia with sodium, lithium or potassium, and then proton donor, which is generally an alcohol such as ethanol and tertiary butanol. A solution of sodium in liquid ammonia consists of electrolyte salt. This is electrolyte salt which contains solvated electron. This electrolyte salt has high intense blue color. The solvated electrons add to the aromatic ring to give a radial anion. The added alcohol supplies a proton to the radical anion and a radical is formed. Then again an electron from the electrolyte salt added to this radical and forms a anion. It is carbanion. Now again the alcohol supplies proton to this carbanion and a cyclohexadiene is formed. So it is an electron and proton transfer reaction. Electron is supplied by the sodium and liquid ammonia, while proton is supplied by the alcohol. Substituted arenes can also be reduced by Birch reduction. Now, substituted arenes may be of two types: the arenes which contain electron donor substituent or the arenes containing an electron withdrawing substituent. Now, first we will take substituted arenes which contain a electron donor substituent. Here is the mechanism of the reduction, which is same as we have discussed earlier. The electrons adds up to the substituted benzene ring and a radical anion is produced. Then the alcohol, here we have taken tertiary butanol, this supplies hydrogen or proton to the ring and a radical is formed, and again this radical accepts an electron and for a anion is formed, and the tertiary butanol supplies proton to give this reductive product. Here the addition of initial hydrogen is at meta position. While in electron withdrawing substituent, when electron withdrawing substituent is present in the molecule, the mechanism is similar to that of electron donor substituent, but here the initial addition of hydrogen takes place at the ipso or to the para position of the substituent. Now we will discuss the regioselectivity of the reaction. If you refer the reduction of aromatics with electron donating group, you can see the residual double bond bears the maximum number of substituent. So the Birch's rule for aromatics with electron donor group means methoxy, methyl, these are electron donor group. The product will have the residual double bonds bearing the maximum number of substituent. And if the aromatic carries an electron withdrawing group, COH, the substituent group avoids the double bond in the product. In both cases, the residual double bonds are unconjugated. Stereochemistry of catalytic hydrogenation of arenes is similar to that of alkene or alkynes. That means in aromatic system also the hydrogen is transferred from the same side of the molecule. It has been illustrated in the following reaction. Here we have taken deuterium, the isomer of hydrogen, the isotope of hydrogen for the hydrogenation to locate the position of hydrogen in cyclohexane. You can see in the chair conformation of cyclohexane, all the deuterium atoms are in the same side of the molecule. This is the stoichiometry of hydrogenation, that all the hydrogen is transferred from the same side of the molecule. So at the end of the video, we can summarize what we have learned. We have learned hydrogenation of aromatic ring is very tough because of the stability of the benzene ring, and the stability of benzene ring is due to the presence of 3 conjugated pi bonds and the resonance. Then we have learned the different types of catalysts used in the hydrogenation. 2 types of catalysts are heterogeneous and homogeneous catalyst. Heterogeneous catalysts are metals supported on activated charcoal, alumina, silica, while the homogeneous catalyst consist of complexes of rhodium and ruthenium, and they are used for selective hydrogenation. Then we have learned about the mechanism of hydrogenation. The mechanism of catalytic hydrogenation of arenes are similar to that of alkene and alkyne, but the benzene undergo radical addition rather than electrophilic addition. Then we have discussed the Birch reduction, mechanism of Birch reduction, and the reduction of substituted aromatic ring and regioselectivity. And at the last, we have discussed the stereochemistry of catalytic hydrogenation. At the end of this video, I want to thank all the viewers of this video, and I hope that this video will be helpful for understanding the hydrogenation of arenes or aromatic rings. Thanks once again. All the best.